bad. People just generally hate him. But his British accent or whatever is kind of annoying too.
I'm sure there's some stupid super trick you can do with him, but wow.
Well, it's like basically slot machine. So you've got the 3 spinning wheels, and you gotta line them up, and the one is spinning so ridiculously fast that it's pretty much impossible to manage to land it. I don't even know what it does if you do get all 3 of them lined up correctly, but if you don't, I'm pretty sure it kills the party.
Dang. Or at least...
So, it's like, why would you ever use this trash?
Well, you get really, really strong characters, and then you're just gonna gamble. I guess. That's the gamble character. There's always a gamble character in most...
I suppose.
I guess he's the one that gamblers use. And they build up their other dudes really strong, and then they have C.a.s.t come in and either screw up their...
And you got like 8 other characters that you could use that are so much better!
Right?
Yeah. So it's like, why would anybody ever use that trash?
Who's the airship captain again?
Sid?
Damn. That name?
Yeah, it's that name. He's one of the eternal characters.
Doesn't he take...
And usually has some relation to airships.
Yeah. Doesn't he, in the battle system, class system thing, kind of take over
Dragoon.
Edgar's artificer thing? Or is he Dragoon, like you're saying?
He's Dragoon.
Who's the artificer?
He's got the same last name as the Dragoon in Final Fantasy IV.
Oh.
So I suspect they're related. Even though Final Fantasy says stuff about how no, these worlds are not related. Yes, they are. Everybody's been trying to figure out the timelines.
Yep. And 13 is before 7. Because, you know why?
Why?
Lightning is Genova. I'm not even kidding.
I haven't finished 13 yet.
I'm so sorry. I hope that didn't spoil anything. Fuck.
I mean, there's like 3 parts to 13, so...
But yeah, as far as I understand, lightning is basically that. So... Yay, team.
Yeah, team. The main character is like the brother of the baddie.
Yeah.
That's quality.
But I think something happens between the end and the end of 13 and the beginning of, like, 7. I think something happens.
Well, there's 13 Part 2 and 13 Part 3, or whatever they call this Part 3.
Okay.
So there's probably something in between there somewhere.
Got it.
Yeah, I haven't played either of them. Heck, I've finished the second part of 12 and I haven't finished 12 yet.
Okay.
Pro skills! Well, heck, the second part of 12 is more like playing Fire Emblem. Well, not quite.
Savage RuneScape. What do you want to bet?
Huh?
Somebody probably already made a Savage RuneScape. What do you want to bet?
2 bennies.
Yeah. I need to find Savage RuneScape.
Well, let's go and do our thing instead of spoiling things for everybody.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not sure if I'm ever even going to get around to finishing 13, because I've been doing all sorts of... Well, 1, the Xbox is unplugged, and 2, when I was playing on there, I was trying to do some of the side quest things.
What was I doing? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Most of the reason that I didn't like playing on the Xbox was because I don't like Dan making a stupid comment. I skipped like half the cutscenes in Star Ocean. So I didn't know what was going on. Well, you could always just restart it because it's so much fun to kick grenades at the wall of wailing. That's what made that game just so much better. It just made it so much better than like any other games that we played before then, because like it's that you just never get to do that in any other game. This thing shoots grenades at you. Can't get back at the thing.
Sorry.
Of course, unfortunately, that's probably only that boss mechanic. Well, maybe a few other bosses will have that same kind of mechanic, but yeah. Yeah, but it might be just... Yeah, gaming.
Difficulty.
I went back to them after 13 and I was tired because they stayed up all night working.
No, we had just drove into the village in the morning, into the main part of the village, and they were all worshipping us because we came in this chariot of rice and fish, and Mimi's berry fish, and goldfish and koi-fish became a... Yeah, that was before we drove into the village. Yeah, the part about giving children drugs was before we went into the village.
Lord, the rice and fish. Okay.
Let's see, spirit. Intimidation. Hotel. Chilling, fighting.
What's this?
Excuse me. Where were
That's where we were at. Find this.
Where were we? Yes. So you then are venturing closer in. Well, with all this city before you, you notice there's a...
This is like on her actually. I got the normal clothes. I got the normal clothes. The normal people clothes. No,
I need to sorry, thank you afterwards.
Chris don't know what he's doing.
Sorry, roll
Let's see.
2d8s.
All I know is that there are now koi fish in the fountain, and people have been given bowls of goldfish. And they will no longer be eating fish in this place. Because if you eat fish, it's blasphemy or something. Unless we do something really, really horrible here, and then they will think that we're demons and eat fish all the time.
We're teachers. Okay.
Shoot, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. 2d8. Hey, could you guys roll me 2d8s and percentile?
2d8 and percent. There's a percent, there's 2d8. Alright, percentile 93, d8s 2 and 3.
Okay. What would you say would be the most difficult shape of terrain to deal with?
Difficult terrain to deal with. Probably mountains if there aren't mountain paths. If you're talking about with our car. If you're talking about with our characters not in a car. Okay, actually, honestly, water. If we're considering the fact that Mighty can't swim. Oh wait, he's got his boots of water walking.
No, that'd be fine. Okay.
Okay, Penguin likes water too, so...
Okay.
What about bogs? Bogs are bad. Warp.
Got it. It is...
Oh yeah, mosquitoes.
A fairly strange... Looks like a very shiny mountain. Like there are different colors all over the mountain. But it's definitely a mountain, even though it's a very peculiar shape. And it is in the middle of a peat bog. Which means you'll have to find a car, which you have your, the cosmic place. If you find a flat space decent enough, then yeah. So yeah, how do you activate your cosmic bog, if you do, in order to put the car away for a minute? Or do you want to leave it out? And just try to fly to the center above it and see what happens.
You know what?
I thought we were in the middle of a village.
You are, but then in the middle of the village there's this mountainous, what appears to be some sort of structure, but it also looks natural, and it's all kinds of colors. And then, but it's in the center of a peat bog, and you can see this from a semi-aerial view that you guys get from getting launched.
Okay, so they have a village around this mountain. Okay.
Yep.
This
All kinds
mountain's
of colors.
the mountain's apparently their holy place.
Yep. It's very, very peculiar shape too. Half of a D8.
And if we've got a semi-aerial view, can we use the oars to launch the car and land on the top of the mountain?
If you turn it back around and re-aim, sure, yeah. So you give me a driving check, and then another driving
Yes,
check.
yes. Dude, the insane driver skill. Because she knows how to do shit.
You're trying to hit, what is it? What's a good DC for you anymore? It's like 12?
Mimi has a D12 in driving.
Okay, so...
Because I thought it was super ridiculous.
Yeah. And then you also have, like, a bonus, like +2 or +4 or some crazy...
+2.
Okay, so... 10?
Okay.
This is...
Well, look at that. She rolled a 10 on the D12.
Boom!
16 total.
Nice. Told you 12 would have been okay. Shoot. Anyways, you whip it around, and...
Alright, and then we're gonna need to roll strength check for playing with the oars. Well, Mighty got a 12.
Okay. That works. And then...
Pengu wants to help.
Yeah, go for it. One on one or one on the other.
9.
Perfect.
3.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you both managed to pull it off. You go a little stray of where Mimi was originally aiming, but Mimi's good enough a driver that she course corrects.
And we're not even going to ask what Jim Axolotl is doing. He probably...
His back.
Yeah, he broke his back and we left him at the medical center. Because he broke his back.
Nah, he's just doing yoga to fix his back. He's just doing that weird reverse circle shape where they grab their ankles but it's behind their head. And you hear a bunch of popping and cracking.
Oh. I know what he's talking about.
Yup. He's like, teaches me to be like, cram myself.
Enact that. My back cracks.
Oh. Imagine being crammed in a car for 3 weeks with a box and other things.
And a penguin.
Yeah. And you're just traveling
Orange
and
penguin.
heist after heist.
What was the penguin?
This is orange penguin.
Oh gosh. Orange pengu, orange mite, box.
Mm-hmm.
What color's Jim Axolotl?
Black, mono black, earth, brown.
Okay. At least we had the Halloween team. Orange and black and orange. Or maybe it's fall. No, it's the Halloween team. Mimi counts in Halloween.
Yep.
Oh well. Let's keep going. Alright, bonus.
Ooh, dudes. Can I throw in against the big bad here, if you do fight it, can I throw in my awesome half-orc paladin?
If you want.
Yeah, because I can't wait to show off what it does. It'll be like a helper roll.
Good, alright, +2.
Okay. Well, when you get to the mountain, how do you handle it? Like, what do you do? Like, you're right above the trees. You're aimed right at the mountain. What's your income? Like, how are you aiming it? You can try to swerve onto the trees. You can swerve at the mountain thing. Oddly square mountain of rainbowiness.
We were wanting to see if we could land on top of the mountainy thing of rainbowness.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay. We're gonna hit a force field, and the car's going to explode into a bunch of rice balls.
No. Give me a second. Okay. So it's not so bad. Oof. Alright, well, bad news is, the car is gonna get squeaked pretty hard by, you see when you get close to the pyramid, mountain, the top of it, it's kind of glowing with this energy, and it just builds this static that then arcs your car. Everybody give me a vigor roll, because it's like lightning. Just
Roll.
yeah.
How high do we need to hit?
Oh yeah. Give me a second. Roll a driving check for Mimi first as well.
I'm rolling Mimi's vigor and I keep hitting 12s. I'm at 31.
Okay, so
32 vigor.
the lightning come in, she sort of rides the lightning. You only really need to hit like an 8 to unshaken after getting zapped.
Okay. So Mimi's fine then.
8 to keep from getting shaken, rather, by this getting zapped.
Mochi's fine. They hit 9s. Okay, Mimi has a +5 in vigor, so she got a 14.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot about him! No, I think that they're immune to electric damage because they send out EMP bursts all the time, but I will do a vigor check just to be safe.
That's fine.
12.
Bully. Then yeah, that lightning bonus goes, since the die rolls so hard. It's like, yes, this does this. That tends to be the thing. For me, at least. Not always. But yeah, it tries to repulse your car really hard, so you literally do like a 180 in midair. And it sort of corkscrews. And what's Mimi's driving check? Was it 31? Describe how you want it to go from here, but you can't quite land on the mountain.
I will have to land outside.
Yeah, in the trees.
We're gonna do a bit of epic flying. Mimi's gonna scream something about how where we're going we don't need roads.
Is everybody else react? Oh, do we want to try to soar anymore?
I mean, we could soar for a while. Find a good landing spot.
Okay. But we might want the kids to make a ore check. Strength check.
Alright, kids. Make ore checks. Yeah, that's the strength check. 14. One sec. I grabbed the wrong die. 12.
Yay. Just trying to hit an 8.
Pengu got a 5.
Oh no. So which
So
side is
Mikey's just
Pengu
gonna
on?
have to.
You
Pengu on the
excellent.
passenger side or the driver's side? Wait, is this a European or an American style car? Which is it? Is it
American, we're
Japanese because it's sushi?
Americans.
If it's Japanese because it's sushi, then it's a European style car with the driver on the right side.
We're Americans. It's an American style car.
Okay. That'd be funny. So then, which side's Pingu on? In the rear?
I think Mighty was on driver's side, so.
Where?
So Pingu would be on passenger side, so you're gonna do a right turn, Clyde. And then
Hey, Jim Axelrod was left behind. Never mind.
no, he's here. He's just doing
Is he still
no
back
shape
in
in the
your-
back seat and now shaking, and he's like, ah. Oh wait, let me roll for him actually. Nope, yep, they're zapped. Barely, but they're zapped, shaken. And then they try to shake out of it. Goodness me. Okay, they're unshaken. Big time. Jim Axolotl kind of clangs up on the ceiling. Just kind of puts his arms and legs all out at once to like halt himself from moving at all, and he's just on the ceiling somehow like that. And it's this weird, like, he helps everybody be and the car be more stable also at the same time. What he's doing on top of the rowing, and Mimi's driving all, so you not quite crash-ish land, and we're gonna deal 3d6 damage to the car.
Oh. Do you need me to roll that?
Yeah.
8.
Alright. So the car's toughness would probably be something akin to like 2, because it's sushi. But it's easy.
I think it'll be at least a little bit sturdier than that since it's built as a car, but.
What's its sturdiness? Is it 5? 6? Is it 8?
Hey. Standard bonus is 4.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's just go with 4 as its standard bonus, because I think that it would at least have the durability of a person with no stat boost.
Okay, so it's gonna take 1 wound of damage on the car. But it's a special car, a wild card.
A wild card.
Yup. And, so it gets the, what is it? It gets the bonuses of having, you know, full health and, we instead of a heroic companion, it would be a heroic vehicle in this case, because it's the sushi car. Give me a break. It was made of rainbow sushi. Very special substance, very difficult to craft. Pingu had to learn that craft for like what? How many years? How many years did we?
In a tiny dimension that the time doesn't count against you, apparently.
Yeah.
Of course, we also aren't really paying attention to age.
No.
Because their characters are like eternally 4.
Well, they can grow up when you're ready for them to. Let's just have them be super, super long-lived if they want to be. But they can always be kids.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking, when playing D&D and having and actually keeping track of characters' age, and then you've got that one that just wants to play a kid all the time and their character's like 80. Not that there's very many times that an adventurer lives to be that old. And then it's like, well, I still want to play like a little kid. You got Grandpa there dancing around, asking everybody, what's that? What's that? Oh, that's dementia. Never mind.
So anyways, yeah, we need Mimi's help to fix this though, with her storage of...
Yeah, Mimi will probably be doing her repairing, and we can go, the kids will go explore, and Mimi will fix up the car while the kids explore everything, because that's how it works.
Yay!
Well, if it wasn't for the fact that Mimi's got, apparently a +9 in weird science, I rolled a 4, so that's 13.
Yeah, Mimi will have that done by the end of the session, whenever we're done with the investigating the pyramid.
Yeah, that'll be at least another session, because we've got about 20 minutes.
Yep. Well, should I throw a combat at you guys from the seams? Because that's about what's gonna happen.
Okay. May as well.
Well, all this noise has woken up the local...
Well,
Sorry, I'm generating real quick.
well, we put that in improperly translated tonberries.
There we go. Alright. We've got...
You know one's ever encountered them.
It's a good, any system creature of, so, let's go hobgoblins from the seams. Yeah, something fiery and destructive. Oh yeah. Anyways, you hear a lot of chanting and jeering at you. These are some strange, eldritchly dressed creatures wearing the skins of other creatures more readily. Like, you can just see it. It's got, like, you know, skin made from other beings that they shouldn't be wearing. These guys are pretty not nice. And there's, what was it? About 8 of these guys. What do? Would you like to try to parlay them? Do you prep for combat? What do you want?
Hard, they just chanting and jeering.
They're about at you though with the way that they're gesturing. They're not nice looking.
Alright, mighty. Intimidation time!
And any other combat preparations while we're doing the intimidation stuff.
At some point I might evolve Mighty into a Mighty Might, but not yet.
Yeah.
Well, I got an 11 for intimidation.
There you go. Let me see what these guys' reaction is. Oh. Hang on. 2, 3, 7. You rolled an 11, you say?
Yeah.
5.
And these are hobgoblins.
Yeah.
They're short things. More shorter things. I think they're like 4 or 5 foot, so they're somewhat shorter than people's, but they're still taller than Mighty.
Okay. 2 have something happen to them directly.
What a Teto.
And 3 of them are shaken and still run. So 5 of them are heavily affected of the 8, and 3 stand their ground like nothing really happened.
Some of them actually are getting me. Okay, what? Sorry, Marie's making fun of Teto.
But yeah, you scared 3 of them hard enough that oh wait, yeah, I forgot to roll the 3rd one. Okay, so let me look up on the fear chart real quick. You made me have to use it, but that's cool. That's
Your chart?
Yeah.
Oh, for if they run away, if they lose their minds, they pee their pants.
Basically. It's honestly literally that.
It seriously has something to do with if they pee their pants.
I mean, probably.
You have some fear charts. I kind of mean the hit chart, whatever the one is for location that they get hit. Because that's kind of important for when you've got the machines and you know where their control centers are. Where did they get hit? Oh, you got hit in the head? Oh, well, they're fine. The control center's in the body. Oh, well, this time you get hit in the chest. Oh.
Give me fear chart. Ah, here we go. Fear. Fright table. These guys, 10, 11, and 16, get... 2 of them panicked and moved their full place plus running die away from the danger and shaking. And then 1 of them is also now afraid of might. He doesn't run, but he's now afraid of might a little bit. Like, so if you do anything to hurt these guys and they survive, this one's going to be extra afraid.
What does Mike do?
So yeah, I guess if you want him to, he can do something in his pants.
No, we don't need to.
I'm not kidding. Like, you really give this guy a minor phobia. Like, they're like,
He's afraid of a little orange dude creature.
Yup, tiny orange dudes of any kind. So, tiny orange beetles, too. Like, oh my god! It's gonna roar at me and eat me. Oh crud! I gotta handle my cooking. Let me turn that off in a second.
Oh,
Now,
God.
the ones that
I
aren't.
find Reggie's intimidation so hilarious because he's so toony and goofy looking that it's like, how can he be scary? But that's the whole point of why I gave him intimidation. Well, that and it's just appropriate for. Well, it's just like Mimi's dropping skill.
You unfortunately do get 3 javelins hurled in your guys' direction, one at each major combatant.
Okay, Pengu, Mighty, Tallneck.
You
Small.
want the sturdiest one to take the hardest shot, and then 2
Okay.
it's D4 plus strength, and these things' strengths are D6. So I need a 2. Yeah. Let me see. D4 and then a crit, so it gets an extra D6. So it's the crit one for the is D4 2D6, and then the other 2 are just D4 D6.
Okay.
So yeah. Do you want me to roll them?
46. I'm rolling them, it's a d6 somewhere.
There's a 5.
Alright, there's an 8, there's a 7, and the crit guy got a 10, which just hits Tallneck's toughness.
So Tallneck can be shaken if you don't spend a Benny.
Yep, I'll spend the Benny for that. Alright.
Okay, Pingo.
Check a 4, and I'd guess you could hit that.
Mighty's toughness is a 7, so I'll have him take the one that's the 8 damage, and spending a Benny would take care of that. Of course, he crit fails. Things to roll. Oh yeah, Mighty's fine.
Oh yeah.
I just got 10 on the vigor. So Pengu has a 7 damage coming at him.
Oh boy. That was a great first move, although it angered the rest of them, so they did immediately. Like, don't run away, guys. Breaking up my team.
It's stupid. Stupid challenge. Why are you gonna roll again? Yeah, 9.
Say, Pingo is fine.
Bingo is fine.
Awesome. So, did any of you reel really high?
Pengu can still roll. Pengu got 13.
I mean, anything that's
Mighty had a 10 and something else.
Yeah, anything that's
I
8
think
higher.
it was a 3. Another 10.
Yeah, anything that's 8 higher than what they needed.
24, approximately, for Mighty.
Right. Well, then let's have Mighty sort of like catch the spear, I guess, if you want.
Mites don't use spears.
They don't. Not even.
No, Mite uses a sword.
Alright.
It's probably also too big for him. Because Mite is shorter than...
Ooh, would Mite have his sword drawn?
Probably, if he was going to be intimidating them, then probably.
Well, give me... Do you want to try a bat back? Like batting it.
Okay. I don't really think that would work, but logically, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work.
You rolled a 24, so maybe you figure out how to sort of like flip it back up and it spins and then he just smacks it back at him or something. it's a kids campaign, and you rolled crazy high. Give me a break.
Uses cuteness. Okay, yeah, use his sword skill, we'll flip it back around, and that might cause more intimidation for little guys that aren't fully scared, but are slightly scared.
So you're gonna bat it back at him, and then, like,
Yep.
intimidate again. Yeah, I already made them run. I'll make you run. Alright. And then what does Pingu and company do as well? They have peace in this if they want. Or are they just gonna see what Might does and be prepared to do something to interrupt if they do come in? Because there's only one guy with... Oh wait, no, they have 2 jabs. Oh, shit. They have one more round of javelin throwing, and one guy has 2 rounds of javelin throwing at you. And then they'll come in close.
Okay, Penguin's gonna charge up for easy spell, and my little tall neck will see if there's friends in the area. And stand by. That would be this one.
Well,
5.
the tall neck
There's at least
feels...
a friend in.
The tall neck feels this really strong, like, boost to its signal.
Okay, good, because I only rolled a 5.
And it's basically a +8. However, it also at the same time feels a really strong signal from something that's already there, even though it's not necessarily made of the technology, but it feels it anyway.
Alright.
Right next to the pyramid, comes a burning specter. This burning specter floats up into the sky. And it looks to be a very large bird. It is on fire.
Boy, I feel it.
Let me see how it reacts to you. Okay. You get one more round as it starts to dive bomb.
Alright. I'm gonna roll for friends.
Please come on, Penguin.
That one's yours. Yeah, those are yours. 27. Ah, little trash. That's what it's supposed to get. Well, those are the ones that come in herds. Got the little derpy deer. Which are very unhelpful because they'll probably all just be like, ooh, baddies? Of course, they are fire elements. Yeah, no useful friends right now. So I guess we're on to Mighty. Well, Pengu does a thing, Mighty does a thing. We beat up things.
See. Mighty does a thing, Pingu does a thing, and you beat up things. Well, what are you doing specifically? Like, you see this phoenix dive bombing the field.
Be away from
Pingu.
Pengu has a nice,
Yeah.
perfect spell for this very moment that would be very wise to sort of cast defensively, if you will.
the Phoenix thing.
I'm going to attempt to scanny do to check trajectory and see if it's dive bombing at us or dive bombing at the goblins.
It's
I
dive
got a
bombing to
6.
try and hit both of you.
Okay.
It's mainly aiming at the goblins, but it doesn't appear to care if you get hit or not. It's like,
Okay.
why are you doing so close?
You want me to freeze
Don't freeze you, Phoenix. If you can set up like a ice shield
That's what would be.
or firewall.
Well, you were
Technology gifts.
pooling ice energy in the first place. I heard you declare it,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so set up an ice shield.
Only shield if I can.
Roll 2 magic checks real quick. The first one was last turn's magic check, and then again for this.
Let the Phoenix have a slip and slide to hit the goblins.
That's what I want to do, but I don't know.
Alright. Bonus, half of your die plus 2.
Okay, this will be this.
Rage is half fighting die plus 2.
So this will be kind of like an ice sphere wall thing, I would assume.
Probably.
Yellow rubber hat.
Yeah, the yellow rubber hat.
It is the Halloween costume. Oh, and there's a +2 here. Okay. So 8 the first time.
He's got an 8 for his first magic.
Hammer.
Like in town. That 12.
Alright, so then you get plus 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you get plus 4 to your next magic roll after that.
Okay, so 21.
21's the next one.
Alright. And then you get a heavy ice attribute. So the incoming flame basically is -8. Unless you want to add more to that. It's going to be pretty much. Well, I gotta roll that real quick.
So,
No, I'm supposed to be scary.
Supposed to be scary.
There we go. Much
Nice.
scarier.
I mean, considering his
Forgot these
experience levels, he should be at Mighty Might level by now. No. He doesn't evolve because he's still a child. He's 4 years old forever.
There we go. Okay, so 9, 12, 13. Math. Math. Okay. So 29, 30, 31, 32, 41, 42.
Oh yeah.
42 damage.
42 damage.
As this thing dive bombs the field. I'm gonna give you a bigger bonus. Let's go minus
I mean, Mighty is a
75%, minus 75% for the ice shield.
Mighty is fire element, so he'll be fine.
Okay.
Mighty has a shield. He'll be fine.
I'm gonna go minus
He'll be
75%.
freaking out because the ice melted and he's covered in water.
Yeah. Did you hear though?
75% off.
Yeah. For the ice shield.
Sounds like a good sale at Kohl's.
Right? So 75% of, or 25% of 42. Rounded up.
10.5.
Yeah, 10 points of fire at you guys, and the hobgoblin's toast.
Okay, 10.5. Spend another small mix bennies. Spend another Mighty's bennies. We have 10.5 fire damage coming at our characters.
Bonus is 5. Later, if this is no for reason, but no coming in, and that's it. So
You don't have to get 10.
that's it.
Well, I guess you'd have to spend one Benny, but
And chocolate food product.
Excuse me, I'll be right back. So yeah, this
I probably need to say the pudding.
I'll end it real quick, actually. As this thing dive bombs you and the field, everyone manages to do well except for the poor hobgoblins. However, 2 of them completely disappear as the phoenix screeches through. And the rest of them that ran away, though, managed to survive.
Good.
But yeah. And now you have a semi-clear path to the, I was about to say the P word again, because it technically, the mountain. It just opened up the path to the mountain very easily for you.
It's the Pentagon.
With this blast attack. Oh, pyramid. Oh.
Ah. Oh, good pyramids. Tedo likes his pyramids.
Dave just loves his pyramid stories. Anyways, so yeah, after this is cleared up and the fire dies down a little bit, the phoenix goes back into its resting spot, apparently ignoring you guys, and the way to the mountain is opened up to explore.
Can explore the shiny pyramid.
So that's 1, 2,
Did somebody take the
Three.
pyramid?
Yeah, it's about 3 XP this session, sound right?
Okay.
We didn't do a whole lot, but you did a lot all at once at the end. Okay. Alright. Any other notes?
I know of.
Alright. Well, that seems to be it. Yeah, should we try again for next Saturday, or just shift it to Sunday, or how do we feel? Because I'm game to give it a shot, but it'll be like...
I mean, do you work on Saturday?
Yeah, it's a permanent change thing.
Okay, but are you off on Sunday then, or something?
Yeah, so I do end up running errands here and there, and you know.
So yeah, if we just move it to Sundays, then that should work. Especially with the awkwardness of what they've been doing with Marie's schedule now, but
Who knows if they keep it up? 11
to 2.
I know what they do, and too, I know it's like they're trying to needle you as hard as they can, so you basically just have to hard stop them way.
They used to be screwing up her schedule and scheduling her for longer than she was available on Saturday, and now they're scheduling her 11 to 2 on Sunday. Because apparently she pestered them enough about how they're screwing up her schedule for Saturdays.
So now they can't keep Sunday straight.
So now they're putting their Saturday schedule on Sunday.
My favor, I'm nothing but that.
Yeah, they're being really weird.
In favor of my free time.
I see.
Yeah, in favor of free time, so we don't care.
That's them. That's how they want to operate, I guess. You know. Oh well, I'm super groovy with most of the people there. It's just the operators above them and whoever does the scheduling.
After 5, it's
Yeah, we just...
Sometimes earlier may work. Yeah.
Who or whatever spits the schedule out. Yeah, that computer, so they say. But that's some insider stuff. Whatever. Anyways. So yeah. Shoot for Sundays. Got it. But if I get off work early, I'll, poke my head in here and see what's up.
Well, I'm probably not going to be on if we're just going to be shooting for Sundays.
Okay. That's all bully. We'll shoot for Sundays now. Sorry about that.
Well, it's okay. It's not like you can really do all that much to do with.
Alright. Trying to think if there's any more last important things. Groovy stuff. That's about it. Did you want to do the stat block for the Dream Eater later?
I got it taken care of.
You got a stat block for it? Okay. You want me to digitize it and put a card of the stat block under it?
I'm getting it set up right now.
Okay.
Let's see here. Camera, let's open up this. Delete that. So I don't get confused. Go into Bistray. get stuff taken care of with that. But I'll be signing off now.
Okay. Thank you for playing.
Yep. See ya.
See you. There's days I recall when you used to roll on by me and you'd say nothing at all 'cause you had your victory. Now I can remain calm and pass on my reluctance, and it takes nothing at all, 'cause you can't win everything. But a fading memory with all the luck I thought I knew. And all the wonders never cease. Say the first time for everything. This time I find that I have been burned for the last time. This time I try not to get left behind. Now I take it slow, calm, and I found all of my emotions and remain hopeful that all things are how they ought to be. Time but a fading memory with all the luck I thought I need, and all the wonders never cease. It's the first time for everything. And this time I'll find that I have been burned for the last time.